Have you ever wondered where the first known civilization on Earth arose? It was not in the lush river valleys of China or India, nor in the fertile crescent of Egypt, but in a region often associated with desolation and aridity, Mesopotamia. Around 4,500 years before the Common Era, a people known as the Sumerians emerged, crafting a civilization that would forever change the course of human history. Mesopotamia, a land nestled between the Tigris and Euphrates rivers, is often referred to as the Cradle of Civilization. And for good reason too. It was here that the Sumerians, through their ingenuity and perseverance, wrested life from the arid soil, establishing the first known urban civilization. The Sumerians were not merely content with survival, they thrived. They built city-states, each a testament to their indomitable spirit and relentless ambition. Consider Uruk, believed to be one of the first true cities in the world. This bustling metropolis was a beacon of progress and innovation, its towering ziggurat a symbol of the Sumerians' aspiration to reach for the heavens. Then there was Ur, a city that would rise to prominence as a center of trade and culture. Its grand architecture and intricate artistry a testament to the Sumerians' aesthetic sensibility and craftsmanship. And let's not forget Eridu, often considered the oldest city in the world. Its establishment marked a pivotal shift in human society, from nomadic tribes to settled communities. These city-states, each unique in its character, formed the backbone of Sumerian civilization. They were centers of trade, culture, governance, and religion. Each city-state was a microcosm of the civilization itself, embodying the Sumerian spirit of innovation, resilience, and ambition. Just imagine, these city-states that were established thousands of years ago were the very foundation of civilization as we know it today. These were not merely collections of buildings and people, but the birthplaces of concepts and institutions that continue to shape our world. From the dawn of civilization in Mesopotamia, the Sumerians set the stage for the epic drama of human history. But what made the Sumerians so special, so unique in the annals of history? Well, let's dive into the remarkable innovations that set the Sumerians apart from other ancient civilizations. First and foremost, the Sumerians were pioneers in the realm of communication. They developed the world's first known form of writing, known as cuneiform. This intricate system of pictographs allowed them to record history, laws, and even the earliest known works of literature. It's fascinating to think that this early form of writing paved the way for the complex languages we use today. But the Sumerians were not just linguistic innovators. They also revolutionized the way people lived and worked. In an era when survival often hinged on the whims of nature, the Sumerians developed advanced agricultural techniques. They built extensive irrigation systems, harnessing the power of the Tigris and Euphrates rivers to nourish their crops. This allowed them to cultivate fertile lands, leading to an abundance of food and the growth of their civilization. And let's not forget about their contributions to transportation and trade. The Sumerians are credited with inventing the wheel, transforming the way goods were moved and how people traveled. This simple yet revolutionary invention is still fundamental to our lives today, from bicycles to automobiles. Moreover, they weren't just limited to land travel. The Sumerians also developed the sailboat, opening up new avenues for exploration and trade. These early seafarers harnessed the power of the wind to traverse vast bodies of water, making them one of the first civilizations to venture into the uncharted territories beyond their homeland. Remarkable, isn't it? These inventions that we take for granted today were first created by the Sumerians. Their ingenuity and resourcefulness have left an indelible mark on human history, reminding us that even the most seemingly simple ideas can spark revolutions that change the world. The Sumerians may be long gone, but their legacy lives on in the many innovations we still use today. Now let's delve into the intricate societal structure of the Sumerians. The Sumerian society, like a well-woven tapestry, was a complex blend of kings, priests, and commoners, each playing a pivotal role in shaping this ancient civilization. At the pinnacle of this intricate hierarchy were the kings, who were considered the representatives of gods on earth. They held supreme authority, making critical decisions regarding military and administrative matters. A notch down the hierarchy were the priests, the spiritual intermediaries between the Sumerians and their pantheon of gods. These holy men wielded significant influence, overseeing religious ceremonies and interpreting divine will. They also managed the temple economies, controlling vast amounts of land and labor. Commoners, the backbone of Sumerian society, included farmers, merchants, and craftsmen. They tilled the fertile soil, bartered in the bustling markets, and crafted exquisite artifacts. Despite being at the bottom of the social ladder, they were integral to the society's functioning. The Sumerians were deeply religious, their beliefs intricately interwoven with their daily lives. They revered an extensive pantheon of gods and goddesses, each associated with a specific natural or societal element. The ziggurat, an architectural marvel, was at the heart of their religious practices, serving as a bridge between heaven and earth. Let's now turn to one of the most remarkable aspects of Sumerian society, their law code. The Sumerians are credited with developing one of the earliest known legal codes, predating even the famous Code of Hammurabi. This legal system was comprehensive, covering a wide range of issues from trade disputes to property rights. It laid the groundwork for the principle of rule of law, influencing later civilizations such as the Babylonians. So, the Sumerians were not only inventors, but they also had a complex societal structure that would influence future civilizations. But, as with all great civilizations, the Sumerians too saw their decline. What led to their downfall? The Sumerian civilization, once a beacon of innovation and culture, began to crumble under a multitude of factors. Political instability was a key player in this downfall. The city-states, once united by a common language and religion, became embroiled in bitter disputes, leading to infighting and fragmentation. This lack of unity weakened the Sumerians, making them vulnerable to external threats. But it wasn't just politics that led to their demise. Economic decline played a significant role too. The Sumerians' advanced agricultural system, which had once been their strength, started to falter. Irrigation canals silted up, crop yields decreased, and a series of droughts led to famine. The once prosperous land was losing its luster. And then there were the invasions. The Sumerians found themselves under constant threat from neighboring civilizations. The Akkadians, led by their ambitious king Sargon, were the first to invade. They overran the Sumerian city-states, establishing the world's first empire. The Akkadians adopted much of the Sumerian culture but also imposed their own, marking the beginning of the end for the Sumerians. Yet, it was the invasion by the Elamites, a civilization from present-day Iran, that served as the final blow. The Elamites sacked the city of Ur, effectively ending the third dynasty of Ur, the last Sumerian dynasty. In the aftermath of these invasions, the Sumerians were gradually absorbed by other cultures. Their language, once the lingua franca of Mesopotamia, became a mere ceremonial language, used only in religious rituals. Their cities were abandoned or taken over by new inhabitants. The Sumerians, as a distinct group, faded away. Yet, their legacy lived on. The Sumerian cuneiform script was adapted by the Akkadians and later civilizations. Their myths and stories influenced later religions, and their innovations continued to shape the world. And thus, the once great Sumerian civilization faded into the pages of history. Despite their downfall, the Sumerians left behind a legacy that still resonates today. Their contributions to human civilization are immeasurable, and their influence is etched into the fabric of modern society, even if subtly. Let's start with the inventions and ideas that the Sumerians bequeathed to the world. This ingenious civilization was the first to develop a system of writing, the cuneiform script, which became the bedrock for record-keeping and communication in the ancient world. This concept of written language, albeit evolved and refined, is still the cornerstone of human interaction today. Moreover, the Sumerians were pioneers in urban planning and architectural design. The ziggurat structures they built were precursors to the skyscrapers we marvel at in our cities today. Their sophisticated irrigation techniques, which transformed the arid plains of Mesopotamia into fertile farmlands, were adopted and improved upon by subsequent civilizations. But the Sumerians' legacy extends beyond their inventions. Their culture, particularly their mythology and religious beliefs, has had a profound influence on later civilizations. Their pantheon of gods, their epic tales like the Epic of Gilgamesh, have shaped our understanding of ancient spirituality and continue to fascinate scholars and enthusiasts alike. Speaking of scholars, the study of Sumerian civilization has greatly enriched our understanding of human history. Their preserved records provide a unique window into the dawn of civilization, shedding light on the societal structure, economy, politics, and belief systems of the time. This has enabled historians and archaeologists to piece together the puzzle of our shared past. So the next time you write something down, remember the Sumerians, the pioneers of writing, and the forerunners of civilization as we know it today. Their legacy is not confined to history books, but is woven into the very essence of our daily lives. From our cityscapes to our literature, from our methods of communication to our understanding of the past, the Sumerians' influence is omnipresent, a testament to their enduring legacy.